Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium in Cincinnati. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. And the Nittany Lions ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Cincinnati's offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Looking to pass, it's French. Pressure coming. Bought a little time, lets it go. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Makes the catch. It's Grover. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. After the holding penalty, the offense will try to hang on with a 1st and 20. Here's the give off the left side. Could be an alley. Bust through behind his pad. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Bringing the heat. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on first down.
And these drops can be very frustrating because you know he wants the football, and he demands the football. Dadgum, receivers a lot of times will walk in the huddle, throw me the ball. I've heard worse stories than that and worse language, but calling for the football, got to make plays, man. That's how you get more balls thrown your direction.
Makes the grab. It's Grover. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
3rd and 6 yards to go. The play action fake. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Working that left side now. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down. He finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Reads it, fires complete. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
And he's wrestled to the ground. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Motion from the wideout. Here comes the option. Pulls it and runs it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on third down. Here comes the heat. Snagged out of the air. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Nittany Lions offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And they're trusting this transfer senior quarterback to get things going. He was sacked 4 times and threw a couple of interceptions last time out. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That's caught. It's Martin. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
He's got it. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Get it out on the screen. Nice move to pick up yardage. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Might be changing the route. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air, it's Beck. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
You don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Dumps it to the back. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's Penn. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. To the air on first down. Slings it downfield. The short hands, it's Henry. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quick completion to the right. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Incomplete, and they got a hand on that one early. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. With the last drive in for a touchdown, they'll try to do it again on this one. Looking for a crease, it's Martin. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that going. That's kind of a Northeast thing, right? Being tough, being physical.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He'll bring it out. It's Penn. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Scanning the field, it's French. Plucks it out of the air. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. The Bearcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Gibson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Penn State. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
and the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They'll leave it with the lone back. Runs through a tackle. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Here's the pressure. Unleashes one. It's complete. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Nittany Lions come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Back to throw, it's Beck. On target.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in crease now. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Moving out to the right. Going to try to get it himself. He's got it. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. This will be the 4th play of the drive, and only one of them has been productive so far. It's 3rd and 10. He's got him wide open. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this 1st half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Here's Peoples. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Timeout called, Cincinnati using it 2nd. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Now Cincinnati spins its final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Going for 6. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Looking for a man. It's Beck. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Give to the single back. Got a little grass. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds his man. It's Henry. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. To the air on second down. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Starting to feel a little pressure. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive.
Going downfield for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Beck. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Gonna run it. It's Perry. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's open things up with Georgia Tech taking on the number 8 team, the BYU Cougars.
put toe to leather and get this second half started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Guys, catching up with the Nittany Lions head coach at the half. He says this all the time, but the team that holds on to the football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the first half. The running back...
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
To the air, it's Beck. Makes the grab. At midfield, he's got room. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Martin. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. He'll do it himself. He'll pitch it. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The Nittany Lions come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. In the red area, it's Martin. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. They'll go with Peoples. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, you usually don't get that wide open in the end zone. If that ball comes in like that, that's a play the receiver has just got to be able to make for his team.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you're running back. He gets out there faster. Got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left, too.
It's complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Rolling the dice to bring it out in the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got...
Snags it, and he's open. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. Trying play action. throws to the wideout. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Dropping back, it's French. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football. And sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long. And right there, I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
He's got his man, makes the grab. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Bearcats are flying down the field. They'll try the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense in the hurry up.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
The Bearcats headed quickly to the line. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Finds his tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now. Let's go pay this thing off.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Looking to fire. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. The field goal is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed up.
Maybe some room here. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. The Nittany Lions just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. As in the tight end in motion. Let it go. They'll run it. It's Peoples. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run.
Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And he puts through the extra point.
That makes the score. Penn State 31, Cincinnati 3.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's French. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He's going to fire deep. He's got it along the sideline. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for room. It's Perry. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, going to the air. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't get a chance to show off those. Skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff.
He'll try to take it back. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, it's Wallace. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. There's a crease. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Penn. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Rich, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's French. Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? With the clock running, this should be the final play. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense